Hello everyone and welcome to our new section which is called Stack. With this lecture, we begin a brand new section in which we will learn everything about stacks. In this section, you will get a deep knowledge about stacks, which includes creating stacks based on Python list and linked list and performing various operations like creation, pushing, popping on these stacks. Now in the first lecture, let's see what's a stack. So let's get started. The structure of stack can be imagined as a pile of objects stacked vertically. When extracting these objects, the last added to the stack is the first one removed. The real-life example for stack can be a pile of dinner plates, pile of books, or bangles in the hand. So for the explanation, let's look at the pile of dinner plates over here. If we observe the properties of this pile of dinner plates, we can easily see that we have a LIFO method over here. This means that the insertion or removal of these plates follows the LIFO method, that is last in, first out method. Now what do we mean by that? Let's see. We can clearly see that this plate over here has been placed first, and then this plate placed on it, and then this plate placed on it. And finally, this plate is the last one which is inserted in the head of stack over here. Now if we want to take one plate from this pile of plates, we have to take the last plate from here first. Because if we want to take first plate, it's not possible because there are plates on this. So if we take the first plate, we will break all of them. So to take the first plate, we have to take all plates that are located on it, and only then the first plate can be taken. So here you see that whichever plates come last, it has to be taken first. So this plate over here is placed last, so it will be taken first. So this property is called LIFO property. That's last in and first out. Similarly, the stack data structure follows the same property, that is whichever element comes in last, it has to be taken out first. So now let's quickly see example of stack data structure in computer science world. So here we have a stack which follows LIFO method. So first we insert number 10 into our stack, then we insert number 20, then we insert number 30, and then we insert number 40. Now if you want to remove the number 30 from this stack, we cannot do it directly. It can be removed only when the number of 40 is removed from the stack. Because according to the LIFO method, the last method has to be removed first. So to remove 30 from this stack, we need to remove first 40. Then now the 30 is the last element, so 30 can be removed from our stack over here. Then it continues like this, 20 and 10 at the end. So now hopefully you have understood what exactly is the stack data structure. Now let's see why we have a stack data structure and why do we need it. We need a stack data structure whenever we need a functionality in our application that utilizes the last coming data first. The classical example for stack data structure is back button in the browser. So here we have a browser and there is a back button on it. So the way that back button works is exactly follows the same principle of stack. So let's see, today first I browsed udemy.com. Then I checked my email using gmail.com. Then from email I saw that there's a notification from LinkedIn, so I visited LinkedIn. And finally, I visited my own website which is called AppMillers.com. By the way, we are in the process of updating our website, which will have a lot of free programming tutorial in it. So if you are interested, do not forget to visit us on our website, which is AppMillers.com. So currently we are on AppMillers.com. Now what will happen if I click back button over here? It's clear that it will go back to the LinkedIn because this is the website that we visited before AppMillers.com. So if I click back button one more time, it will go to gmail.com, and if I click back button one more time, it will go to udemy.com. So you see that whichever website comes last, it has been utilized first. So in our case, AppMillers was the last website that we visited, so it popped out first. Then LinkedIn comes in the second last place. Then after this one, Gmail, then we reach the first website that we visited, which is udemy.com. Now if we put these websites in stack formation, it will look like this. So first we visited udemy.com, then Gmail, then LinkedIn, and then appmillers.com. So when extracting data from this stack, the last one that we visited will be removed first. So we know that the last website that we visited is appmillers.com, so it will be removed first. Then the last second website that we visit is linkedin.com, so it will be removed then it will continue like this until we reach the first website. So as you see, stack data structure works the way that back button works in the browser. So back button in the browser is very good real example for stack data structure. Now this is all for this lecture, and hopefully you have understood the overall concept of stack data structure. Now in the next lecture, let's start learning the operations that we can perform on stack data structures, and let's learn how can we implement them. So see you in the next lecture.